Hello again. Today's video is about my Ford 501 sickle bar mower. When I first purchased it, it had a 6-foot sickle bar on it. And I ran into a fella a few years ago who had a parts mower. It was a 501, just parts only, but it had a 7-foot sickle bar on it. So I was able to obtain that parts mower, and I put the 7-foot bar on this mower, and it really helped me out, because what I use this mower for is mowing around a creek bank. That's all I do with it. Use it a couple of times this summer. I go around the creek bank and it reaches over and gets rid of a lot of the weeds and saplings and bushes and helps keep it looking better. Several folks say these are hard to hook up. I really don't have any trouble. I do have the mower blocked up where you can get to it easy as far as hooking the lift arms. But I guess I'm used to doing it. I don't really have any problems. I wish I could hook it up this fast. Just speeding it up here so it doesn't bore you with the hookup of the PTO and the top link. I'm letting the bar down and supporting it with about an 18-inch block at the very end. And what that does, it allows you to hook up the stabilizer bar a lot easier. I hook up the PTO shaft first, and that gets it out of the way of the stabilizer bar. The way I hook this stabilizer bar up is to support the blade, as you can see I've done. That lets this bar sit back against the upper arm. And then when you raise the lift, it actually raises the bar also out at the very end. So that way the bar is not dragging on the ground all the time. The end of it. Okay, there's the hookup. Some of you 501 guys know when this was new, it had a spring that went through here, attached back here with a big long rod, and then it had its own top link that fastened up to the tractor. Well, that rod broke, so instead of using it, I just use it with a stationary top link, and it works fine. I don't mow hay fields with it. I just use it maybe a couple hours a year total, so it works fine for me the way it is. And we do grease it before we use it. Because I had this sitting outside, I have painted the pitman arm, give it a little protection in the winter, just not having bare wood out in the weather. But there's a hookup. We will adjust the stabilizer bars because they're probably, not too bad, but keep it from rocking back and forth. It's a good old mower. It's been dependable. I just mow around the creek, which is down here. I usually do it a couple of times a year when I have a fellow that mows the hay in the field. But I mow just on the creek bank. Well, we got started there. You can kind of see how it works. I will get closer to the creek, but didn't want to hold the camera and drive the tractor at the same time. Bad things might happen then, so I'm going to just continue mowing, but you get the idea. That's how it works. Keeps the creek bank pretty clean, and I really like the way it does that. There's kind of the after. Look on down the corner down there. Makes it look a little better. And this drops off right here. That's why I had to leave that. But that's kind of what it does. And we're done till next spring. That's when we'll be using it again. It sits right there just fine. You can see I've got this board right here. Holds it up, keeps it from moving. That's the 501. Thanks for watching. We'd be honored if you'd subscribe to our YouTube channel or check us out on Facebook.